nice to meet you too, Mr. Walker. Thank you for meeting with me today. Thank you very much, Sherman. I wonder, do I need to speak slowly so that your interpreter can speak for me? Well, that sounds easy enough, all right. Well, I just was looking through the Sunday paper and I saw the ad. I sure did. I took a drive-by and the tenant was outside, so I asked them if I could go through the apartment, and they allowed me to do that. Well, I really like the apartment, but I like the fact that it's close to the schools and close to the stores and only 3 miles from my work. It'll allow me to spend so much more time with my children. I have an 11-year-old and a 6-year-old. The 11-year-old is a girl and the 6-year-old is a boy. And I'm real excited about the fact that they would be able to walk to school if we lived here. Well, I work for a local publisher. Name of the publishers is Bookworms for Kids, and I'm an editor and I assist with the layout. Well, I've worked there 4 years, since my son was 2 years old. My husband died at that time, and I've worked there ever since. Well, I'm earning $35,000 right now. Well, I've been living 10 miles away from here. I've lived there for 12 years. And it's a very beautiful house, and we really love it. But since my husband passed away, it's been nearly impossible for me to take care of the yard and all of the things, especially with me working full-time. I have hardly any time to spend with my children. So we really decided to sell the house and move closer so that we can spend more time together. Well, yes, we do. We have a goldfish, and we also have an old cat. It's been a special friend to us for years and years. It would be really heartbreaking to have to get rid of it. Oh, no problem at all. I want to be here until the kids get out of school. Well, yes, I do. I was wondering if that apartment could be painted. Well, that would be nice. I wonder if there are any other repairs that need to be done to the apartment before someone moves in? Now, what about the utilities? Are they included in the apartment? And if they're not included, how much would they be? Well, that sounds reasonable. I'm also wondering about the other tenants. What kind of people live here? Are there other families? Gee, that sounds really nice. Another question I have is, I saw that there's a college close by. I'm wondering if there are a lot of parties in the neighborhood and if there's quite a bit of noise late at night. We've really been used to a quiet atmosphere. Well, another question I would have, I'm really concerned about the influences that come from the outside for my children, and I'm wondering if drugs are a problem in this area. Have you had any problem with drugs, and have you noticed anything in this area? I really like that. I wonder if you could tell me a little bit more about them and how I can contact them, and if you would allow me to visit them, that would be really wonderful. Sure sounds like my kids can have a nice social life around here. That brings up another question. What about lifeguard duty? Is there anybody on lifeguard duty at the pool? Well, you're just a jack of all trades. You really do a lot of work around here. Well, that brings up a question that I have. If we were to move in here, how would I communicate with you? If there's something wrong with the apartment, how do I get in touch with you and talk to you about it? Well, if I want to talk to you directly, do I just come to your door? Do I ring the bell? Do I knock? Now, I don't understand sign language, as you know, and without an interpreter here all the time, how am I to communicate and talk to you? Yeah, that sounds real fine. Thank you for explaining it. I feel a little bit dumb. It's kind of unusual to have to ask these questions. And I would imagine that as time goes by with a little bit of education, I'll be able to work this out just fine. When do you think you could let me know whether you would like me to move in the apartment? Gee, that sounds really great. I'll write you a check right now. We'll have our stuff packed up and moved in on Saturday, and maybe we can even attend the barbecue on Sunday.